I'm tied up in a chair just like you are. The place is an inferno of flames.
It's on fire.
When all of a sudden, through the window, in comes Mayor LaGuardia. Hey, who will pay for that? Go easy on it.
Well, I'm listening, ain't I?
How do you like it so far?
Well, it put Johnny to sleep.
Well, let him alone. He ain't got no more interest in that. You don't get a drink. All right. It's 3 days later. I've been transferred and I'm under charges. That's because somebody stole my cat. I'm walking my beat on Staten Island, 46th Precinct. When it turns out the guy I'm following is really following me. Oh, don't let anyone in. So I figured out how smart. There's a vacant house on the corner. I goes in. Cops! Stands there in the dark and I sees the door handle turn. Cops! So I braced myself against the wall, I pulled up my gun, and I said, come in! Oh, hello boys. What is going on here? Hey, that's what you know. This is Mortimer Brewster and he's ready to play with me. I'm just telling him a story.
Did you have to tie him up to make him listen? Joe, you better go to the station. The whole force is looking for you.
Did he send you here for me?
We didn't know you were here. We came to warn the old lady that there's a prize today. The colonel's with the people again in the middle of the night. From the way the neighbors have been calling in about it, you think that the Germans had dropped a bomb in Flatbush Avenue. The lieutenant's on the warpath. He says the colonel's got to be put away someplace.
Yes, yes.
But, gee, Mr. Brewster, I gotta go, so I'll just run to the third act real quick.
You stay away from me.
But, you know what time it is? It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Yes. Gee, Mr. Brewster, the first 2 acts run a little long, but I don't see anything we can leave out.
You can leave it all out.
Who's this guy?
That's my brother.
Oh, the one that ran away. So he came back.
Yeah, he came back.
There's some growth to get Mac. I better let them know we found you, Joe. Mac, tell the lieutenant to call off the big manhunt. We've got him in the Brewster house. Do you want us to bring him in? All right, we'll leave him right here. The lieutenant's on his way over.
So, I've been turned in. I suppose you and the stool-pigeon of brother of mine are going to split the reward.
For what?
Oh. Well, now I'll do some turning in. You think my 2 acts are sweet and charming old ladies. Well, there are 13 bodies buried in that cellar. 13 bodies, I'll show them to you.
You better be careful what you say to our aunts. They have to be friends of ours.
You don't want to see what's down in the cellar?
Going down in the cellar with him, Sean. I'm not going down to the cellar with this puss. He looks like Boris Karloff.
Hey, get off me, guys!
What do you know about that?
Come in. What have you been doing here? I told you I was gonna handle this.
Well,
What happened? Did people fight?
this ain't the guy who blows the bugle. This is his brother. He tried to kill Klein. All he said was he looked like Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff. Turn him over.
We kind of think he's wanted somewhere.
Oh, you kinda think he's wanted somewhere? If you got to look at the circulars that hang up in the station, at least you could read True Detective. Certainly he's wanted. In Indiana, escaped from the prison for the criminal insane. He's a lifer, for goodness sake, that's how he was described. He looks like Karloff.
Was there but one mention?
Yeah, and I'm claiming it.
He was trying to get us down in the cellar. He said there were 13 bodies buried down there.
13 bodies buried in the cellar. And that didn't tip you off he came out of a nut house? Well, I thought all along you talked kind of crazy. Oh, look, it's Shakespeare. Where have you been all night? And you needn't bother to tell me. I've been right here, sir. Writing my play with Mortimer Brewster. Oh, yeah? Well, you're going to have plenty of time to write that play. You're suspended. Now get back and report in. Can I come over sometime and use the station typewriter? No, get out of here. Take that guy somewhere else and bring him too. See what we can find out about his accomplice.
What?
The guy that helped them escape. He's wanted too. No wonder Brooklyn's in the shape it's in. With the police force full of flatheads like you. Falling for that kind of story. 13 bodies in the cellar.
But there are 13 bodies in the cellar.
Who are you?
I am Theodore Roosevelt. President of the United States.
What in the world is this?
He's the fellow above the bugle. Morning, Colonel.
Well, Colonel, you've blown your last bugle.
Oh my. Another yellow fever victim.
What?
All the bodies in this cellar are yellow fever victims.
No, Colonel, this is a spy we caught in the White House.
Will you get that guy out of here?
Or if there's any mention of spies, that's my department.
You keep out of this.
You're forgetting. As president, I'm also head of the Secret Service.
Captain, I'm Mortimer Brewster.
Are you sure?
Listen, I wanted to talk with you about my brother, Teddy, the one who blows the bugle.
Mr. Brewster, we ain't gonna talk about this. He has got to be put away.
No, I quite agree with you. You see, I've even got all the papers signed here. They're signed by me as next of kin. Teddy's signed them himself, and Dr. Gilchrist has the other ones, and he's signed them too.
But where's he going?
Happydale.
All right, I don't care where he goes as long as he goes.
Oh, he's going all right. Now listen, I want you to know everything that has happened around here. Now, Teddy's responsible for it. Now, those 13 bodies in the cellar...
Yeah, those 13 bodies in the cellar. It ain't enough that the neighbors are all afraid of him and is disturbing the peace with that bugle. But can you imagine what would happen if that cockeyed story about 13 bodies in the cellar got around? And now he's starting a yellow fever scare. Cute, ain't he?
Yeah, can you imagine a person who would believe that story? I mean, 13 bodies in the cellar.
Well, you can't tell. Some people are just dumb enough. You don't know what to believe sometimes. About a year ago, a crazy guy started a murder rumor over in Greenpoint. I had to dig up a half-acre lot just to prove that.
Now, would you excuse me for a minute?
Where are you going?
Good morning, Mortimer.
Good morning, darling.
This is Mr. Witherspoon. He's come to meet Teddy.
Nice to meet Teddy.
Mr. Witherspoon's the superintendent of Happydale.
Hi. Come right in, will you? Now, this is Captain...
Lieutenant,
Why didn't you went down?
I'm glad you're here, Super, because taking him back to you today.
Today? I didn't know that. Not today.
Now, listen, Elaine, you know I've got some business to attend to here. Why don't you run on home, eh?
Nuts! I had no idea this was needed. The papers are all signed. He goes today.
Complete insubordination. You men will find our no mollycoddle. When the President of the United States is treated like this, what's this country come to?
There's your man, Super.
Let me talk to him real quick, yeah? You know, Mr. President, I have very good news for you. Your term of office is over.
This March the 4th.
Practically.
Let me see. Ooh, now I go on my hunting trip to Africa. Well, I must get prepared immediately. Is that guy trying to move in before I move out? Taft.
That is not Mr. Taft, Mr. President. Well, that is Mr. Witherspoon. He's going to be your guide in Africa.
Oh, that's bully, just bully. Nice to meet you. Well, I must get prepared at once. Goodbye, Aunt Abby. Aunt Martha. I'm going to Africa. Isn't it wonderful? Charge!
Good morning, aunties.
We have visitors.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Rooney.
Hello. How do you do, Lieutenant? Oh my, you don't look like the bus budget the other officers make you out to be.
You know why the lieutenant is here. You see, Teddy blew his bugle again last night.
Yes, we know. We're going to speak to Teddy about that.
It's a little more serious than that, Miss Brewster.
And this is Mr. Witherspoon.
Hello?
Mr. Witherspoon is the superintendent of Happydale.
Oh, you've come to meet Teddy.
He's come to take him.
You see, aunties, the police want Teddy to go to Happydale today.
No, that's not until after we've gone.
I'm sorry, Miss Brewster, but it has to be done. The papers are all signed, and he's going along with the superintendent.
Not while we're alive.
No, we'll do anything. We'll promise to take the bugle away.
I'm sorry, ladies, but the law's the law. He's committed himself, and he's going.
Oh. Well, if he's going, then you'll have to take us with him.
Now, why not?
Well, it's weird of them to want to, but it's impossible. We can't take sane people at Happydale.
Mr. Witherspoon, if you'll let us go with Teddy to Happydale, we'll see that Happydale is in our will, and for a very generous amount.
Yes. Well, the Lord knows we could use the money, but I'm afraid... Now, let's be sensible about this, ladies. For instance, here I am, wasting my morning when I've got serious work to be done.
Do you know there are still murders to be solved in Brooklyn?
Yes. there are.
It ain't only his bugle blown, the neighbors all afraid of him, but things would just get worse. Sooner or later, we'd be put to the trouble of digging up your cellar.
Our cellar?
Yeah, your nephew's been telling around that there are 13 bodies buried down there.
But there are 13 bodies in our cellar.
Why, if that's why you think Teddy has to go away, well, you two come right down with us and we'll prove it to you.
Yes.
No, I don't think the lieutenant wants to go all the way down there. Well, he was telling me how just last year he had to dig up half an acre lot, weren't you, Lieutenant?
That's right.
Oh, well, you wouldn't have to do any digging. The graves are carefully marked. We put fresh flowers on them every Sunday.
Flowers?
Yes.
Superintendent, don't you think you could find some room for these ladies?
Well, if we can go with Teddy, we'll sign the papers. Where are they?
Oh, yes, where are they?
Dear, what has happened?
Oh, my.
You coming around, Lieutenant?
Oh, are you two here, Mr. Klein?
Oh, yeah, we got you and the nephew out in the kitchen.
Oh.
All right, well, sign up, Superintendent. I want to get this all cleaned up. 13 bodies.
And you hear that, Abby?
Oh, yes. I really am excited to be going. The neighborhood here has changed so.
Just think of front lawn again.
We're over. Oh, what is that? Well, the price need a signature for jobs.
Dr. Einstein! Stop! We need you to sign some papers. Will you come over here for a minute? You know, one time last night I thought the doctor was going to operate on me.
Were you leaving, Dr. Einstein?
I think I must go.
For Jonathan.
I think we'll go to the same place.
Anyway, good to see you. Stick around, will ya?
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to.
Hello? Mac? Rudy. We picked up that guy that's won in Indiana, and there's a description of his accomplice. It's there on my desk. Read it to me. Yeah, about 54. 5 foot. 80 pounds. Blue eyes. Talks with a German accent. Poses a doctor. Thanks, Mac.
It's all right, Lieutenant. The job here is just completed the signatures.
Thanks, Doc. You really don't rough on the service.
Uncle Mama Marla.
Now that's everything complete, everything legal.
Oh, yes.
Well, Aunties, now you're safe.
When do you think we're ready to start?
Oh, well, why don't you just go upstairs and tell Teddy what you can bring along?
Upstairs.
Oh, yeah, I can show you the way.
Oh, no, Mortimer, you stay down here. We have something we want to talk to you about. Oh, yes, just right upstairs and to your left.
Well, Mortimer, now that we're leaving, this house is really yours.
Yes, we want you to live here now that we're not going to be here.
No, thank you, Aunt Abby. This house is just too full of memories.
But you'll need a home when you and later marry.
Yes, well, you see, darling, that's very indefinite.
Oh, it's nothing of the kind. We're going to be married right away.
Oh, nice. Oh, Mortimer, we're really worried about something.
Oh, well, don't worry, darling. She's going to love it in Happydale.
Yes, we're very happy about the whole thing. That's just it. We don't want anything to go wrong.
Oh, you don't think they'll investigate the signatures, do you?
Now, don't worry, they're not going to look up Dr. Einstein.
Oh, no, it's not his signature, dear. It's yours.
You see, you signed as next of kin.
Well, yeah, of course. Why not?
Oh, dear, it's something we never wanted to tell you, but, well, you're a man now, and it's something Elaine should know, too. You see, dear, you're not really a Brewster.
You see, your mother came to us as a cook, and you were born about 3 months after. Oh, but she was such a wonderful woman, and such a great cook. We didn't want to lose her, so brother married her.
Well, I'm not really a Brewster.
Don't take it too badly, dear.
Elaine, it won't make any difference to you, will it?
Elaine! Elaine, did you hear? Do you understand? I'm not a Brewster!
I really must see about breakfast.
Yes.
breakfast together.
Oh, right.
I could use some coffee.
Oh, well,
Quite a night.
you should just run along then.
My dear? One moment, please.
Take these with you.
We don't need the wagon. My car's out front.
Oh, are you leaving Jonathan?
Yeah, he's going back to Indiana. There's some people there who want to take care of him for the rest of his life. Come on.
We're moving too.
Yes, we're going to Happydale.
Then this house is financing the last of the Brewsters.
Unless Mortimer wants to live here.
Yes.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you leave it to the church?
Oh, we never thought of that.
After all, it should be part of the cemetery.
All right, get going. or
One more
anything.
thing. I can't better my score now. Neither can you. It remains even. 12 to 12.
Well, Jonathan always was a mean boy. Never could stand to let anyone get ahead of him.
I do wish we could show that he wasn't so smart. Oh, Mr. Witherspoon. Does your family live with you at Happydale?
Oh, I have no family. Oh. Well, I suppose you think of everyone at Happydale as your family. I'm afraid you don't quite understand. As head of the institution, I have to keep quite long.
Oh, that must make it very lonely for you.
It does. My duty's my duty.
Oh, well, Martha.
Yes.
Well, if Mr. Witherspoon won't join us for breakfast, I think the least we can do is offer him a glass of elderberry wine.
At Happydale, our relationship would be much more formal. But here, you don't see much elderberry wine nowadays. I thought I'd have my last glass of it.
Oh, no.
No,